Hello. Hi. It's Hall. The short and the long cancel out because this is going to be a short long haul. They cancel each other out. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's me. It's your good evening, friends, enemies, future nemesis, and past romantic partners. Those are the four categories of people there are, I've decided. Hello. Is me. I'm Shiv Rose, and we're gonna do a haul. Um, I'm really out of it. I honestly feel kind of under the weather, kind of sick. My throat's not doing so hot, so this is gonna be a short one. I've already picked out a fairly short American Truck Simulator haul that we're gonna do. Um, it's okay, thank you. I'm not feeling super well, but I am like, excuse me. That's just making me sound like even more of a mess if I yawn like that.
Congratulations, you won.
Oh,
Congratulations,
oh, I
you won.
won. Thank you. um, I completely lost track of the thought that I was saying there. Oh, I'm not like emotionally. I'm doing pretty well. I'm having a pretty good time right now, emotions wise. Had a little bit of a rough time earlier, but you know. But yeah, I am doing good. I'm just body is being uncooperative. You know how it is. You know how it is. So, yeah, I'm gonna just hop into this. We're gonna do, like I said, a pretty short one. We're gonna haul some wood from let's see, the cities. We are currently in Gillette, which is where we left off yesterday. We left off at the Rail Export Center over here. So I came down here to the Home Depot, the home store, and we're going to pick up a trailer full of wood and bring it down to Fort Collins. So it's going to be a nice short one, a lot of highway that we haven't gone down yet, so that'll be nice. We'll experience some new things a little bit. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go pick up that trailer. And we're video games, baby. How are y'all doing? Sorry, I just immediately started complaining about myself. How are y'all doing? What were the what were the four categories of person that I said when I started? I don't even remember what I said there. Friends, enemies, future nemesis, and past romantic partners? Is that what I said? What does that mean? Sometimes, here's the thing that you need to know about sentient plushies. Sometimes we just say stuff. That's just me specifically. I'm the only sentient plushie that says stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Thanks. I say silly things sometimes. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about, Okay, so here's what happened. I did my usual, like, monthly, hey, I need money post on Tumblr, and, you know, I got basically what I need. And then I ended up with an extra, or not an extra, sorry, I ended up, like, with exactly what I needed. And then, someone who I will not name, sent me some extra money knowing that I already had what I needed and said that I'll only name them if they happen to be in the chat and want to be named. It is someone who is here sometimes. But yeah, like they said like, hey, we've talked about how people deserve nice things sometimes, even if they don't have a lot of money. No idea if they knew that it was my birthday a couple days ago. I don't really do much for birthdays personally, so I don't make a big deal of it. But now I have that, and also for my birthday, my mother sent me also $50. So now I have like extra money, and I'm sitting here like, what if I get a funny art commission? And I'm trying to think, what kinds of scenarios does a plush be in a funny art commission? You know? Like what kind of stuff is the plush gonna get up to? Get a little picture of myself. If y'all have any fun ideas about fun things that I could get commissions of, feel free to let me know. Okay, I apparently need to actually drive into that dealership to get the dealership unlocked, but I don't care to do that right now. Tried a few times to do pixel art of me on a train. Oh, that'd be fun. Still figuring it out. Which version of me? Because I feel like one version of me is probably easier to figure out how to draw something for than the other. Like the version that is my reference sheet for my quote-unquote Sona. Like, I've got changeable form kinda, but like that's the general shape I generally am, is the one on my reference sheet. Is probably easier to fit into doing normal things on a train or whatever than the form that you see before you here today. Because slightly less humanoid. Like to do realistic renditions of pixel art. Yeah, oh no, I've seen your pixel art. I just mean like I'm just thinking out loud about like what would be easier to portray something in realistically or otherwise. And that when I'm just kind of thinking that because the proportions are more human-like and stuff, so it might be easier to pose and whatnot. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I love your style, though. I don't know if I've ever like showed any of your art on stream here, other than obviously the beautiful title card that you made for this show. But I love your art so much. It's so good. I know that it shows up on Link Cable pretty regularly, if I remember correctly. I don't know about regularly, I guess. I know it's been on there several times. Link Cable mention, hello! How are you? In this house we love in this truck we love and respect Link Cable. Big yawn. Oh goodness me. It's a good thing this isn't a real truck, because you're not supposed to drive a big truck when you're sleepy. Link Cable and the Long Haul are like sisters or something. This too is Cable too. See, I feel like if you're doing the This Too Is Yuri thing, we have to pick whether it's siblings or like something else. Because I feel like if we do the this too is Yuri thing, it can't be siblings, right? Gal pals. Don't want to put a label on it. That's fair. That is understandable. Labels just complicate things, you know? Easier to be gal pals. Friends who are girls, not necessarily girlfriends, not necessarily not girlfriends. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Monster Hunting Simulator 2017. 2017 would be World, right? I don't remember when the games came out. That could be either World or... no! World was earlier than that, wasn't it? It is World, okay. I think World was closer to 2015, 2016? And then not long after World came out, they released the Switch version of Double Cross, which I cannot remember the name of in English. I remember that game as Monster Hunter Cross in Japan, and then in America it was something else. Was it Generations? My friends didn't get into Monster Hunter until Iceborne came out. Gotcha. I have been into Monster Hunter since probably 2012, 2013. Generations Ultimate, that's what they called it. It was called Double Cross in Japan, which I think that's a better name. I think Cross and Double Cross are better names than Generations and Generations Ultimate. Please play Monhoon with me? Okay. I only have Rise on Switch, but I have World with Iceborne on PC if that's where you're playing. I would love to play Monster Hunter with you. But yeah, no, I've been a fan of Monster Hunter since whenever 3U came out in America, which I want to say was 2013. Doing a second playthrough of World on PC, that's cool. I never tend to do second playthroughs because I just kind of like to grind out and have as much stuff as I can. Like, as many different weapons and stuff. I mostly played Longsword in World, both on PS4 and on PC. Because I did get both, because I'm a big nerd. Didn't get Rise on PC because money is hard. Gave up on high rank last time. I would be happy to help you out through high rank and up into master rank if you are wanting to go into the master rank stuff. Charge blade main, but doing sword and shield for this run. Yeah, I think I did mostly longsword in World, and then when Iceborne came out, I started doing charge blades in that. I forget what I've been playing in Rise. That might be charge blade 2. I played a lot of charge blade in 4U because when that came out, that was like that and Insect Glaive were new weapons to that game, if I remember correctly, for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This is what I'm info dumping about this time. It's Monster Hunter, baby. Yeah, but like when 4U came out, those were the two new weapons. In Monster Hunter 3U, I played a lot of what is it called? Switch Axe. I thought Switch Axe was a lot of fun in that one, and then I never really went back to it. I don't really know how it plays in the newer games. Yeah. But love Monster Hunter World. Wonderful game. Really, really fun. Really fun and good. I think that Monster Hunter was always kind of a niche game, is the thing. And I think that what World did was it made it possible for the game to be mainstream. Recently, in such a roundabout way, by trying 4U, then Gen U, but never committing until World. Interesting. I have to look up when Gen U came out compared to Rise. I'm curious about that now because I know Gen U came out in America after World, but I think it was before Iceborne even. Because I remember being like weirded out by it because I was literally going like, well, now people who like Monster Hunter World are going to play Gen U, and they're going to be playing the old version of Monster Hunter because between the old games and World, between generations of World, there's a clear dividing line in terms of how the games play overall. Uh, World and Onward are a much more streamlined experience. um, and like gathering stuff is faster. You have to gather stuff from more total nodes over time, but it's much faster to get stuff from an individual node for the most part. With the only exceptions primarily being what's it called? Like special nodes, the ones that have like cooking ingredients and that give you points in them. Rise till high rank, got so bored I went on a spiritual journey through other hunting RPGs. Wild Hearts, God Eater, Freedom Wars. Now you're back to World. Interesting. Can I ask what bored you about high rank in Rise? Because I feel like Rise high rank plays pretty similar to World high rank, but I don't have a lot of perspective on that. Oh, don't like the unique mechanics, the bug things. I don't remember what they're called. The bug stuff to me is a lot less fun for sure than the especially once you get to Iceborne, like the grappling thing in World and the monster you can ride around on and stuff. Like, hate what Silkbind did to Chargeblade. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember playing around with Silkbind on Chargeblade, and I don't even think I ever found a good use for the shield thing. Like, it feels so useless. Like the shielding Silkbind thing. I don't even really remember what it does, despite playing Chargeblade in that game for like 150 hours or something. The parry makes every other move pointless. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I will say the one thing that I do miss a lot that I wish that World had incorporated some form of, and Rise as well, is I wish that hunting styles were still a thing. That's my favorite thing about Generations, is that every weapon is now 4 different weapon skill sets. And I think that's really fun. I think it's fun that you can swap around between different move sets depending on the monsters that you're fighting, and that means that there's a little bit more nuance to, like... Actually, I need to go to this rest stop here. My character's gonna fall asleep. Anyway, yeah. Go back and try Gen U again because I never touched them. Yeah, like the default... Oh, apparently I had to pull off here anyway. Okay. Yeah, the default style is, I think, guild style is what it's called, and that's just, you know, old school Monster Hunter. That's the default weapon skill sets that you have in every previous game. But then there's like the aerial style, which gives you a lot more opportunities for the way that mounting works in that game. Pretty different from how mounting works in the newer ones, I'm sure you are aware. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. I could probably ramble about Monster Hunter all night, to be completely honest with you. But I can't ramble too much because my throat is very throat right now. I did not turn nearly sharp enough here. I can see the hunting styles being really intimidating when you're initially starting out. I do also miss the like chargeable special move things that they added to Ultimate, but like Ultimate, that was kind of its primary gimmick. Or excuse me, not Ultimate, Generations. And I don't know how that works in. I don't know how that works in Gen U on Switch. Wait, no. Why are you disconnecting? I accidentally pressed instead of held the button. Holding it is my parking brake. Yeah, like I'm curious how the Gen U like special moves things works, because the way that they worked in the 3DS version was that you would just have a goodness me, I'm having trouble with words today. You would just kind of have like assignable buttons that you can put on your touch screen. Like you added a lot of extra utilities and buttons and button combos and stuff, things that you could do that didn't require you to open menus and stuff, just on your touch screen. So I'm curious how that works in the Switch version, for sure. Don't mind projectile shooty thing in world, but don't like Clutch Claw. I really do like Clutch Claw. I'm struggling to remember how it works, but I remember having a really good time with it when I did play Iceborne a lot. I didn't play nearly as much of Iceborne as I did a base game, though. I honestly don't even remember if I ever finished the Iceborne story. I don't think I did, honestly. It was like I know you could grapple onto a monster. I know that was one of the things. Easily stagger every monster by grappling onto it and smacking it around until it faces a wall. Right. Yeah, that's fair. Now I'm remembering that mechanic. Yeah, I could see that being frustrating and less fun. I really enjoyed playing around with it, but I could see why people wouldn't enjoy it, for sure. Yeah. Didn't feel very good to do because it was super slow. Turning them around felt super slow, for sure. That was the worst part, is that, like, you punch them and then they turn, 1/8 of a turn, and you have to wait through that animation before you can hit them again and have them turn again. So the same as what they did in Rise, more or less, yeah, but like, it was, if I remember in Iceborne, it was a lot easier to initiate than it was in Rise. Because in Rise, if I remember correctly, you have to use Silkbind abilities to start it, right? Whereas this is just like, you aim the same way that you aim your projectiles, you aim your thing and then shoot the Clutch Claw, and then you're just doing it. That's how I felt about it. I think other people felt that way too. Never finished the Iceborne campaign. Yeah. Again, I can't remember if I finished the Iceborne campaign or not. Or is it happens when another monster shows up? Oh yeah. It happens when monsters hit each other. But I thought I could just be remembering wrong. It's been a while since I've touched a Monster Hunter game, to be honest. I thought that Silkbind abilities also like added to the hidden gauge of like how close to being able to do that to a given monster you were. I know it definitely happens after other monsters hit them, though. I would have to look it up. It's been too long. Well, okay. I do have to say, we're arriving in Fort Collins. I'm not going to probably do another delivery after Fort Collins here. Like I said, my throat is struggling and stuff, so I don't want to strain myself. So this is just going to be a really, really short little bite-sized long haul today. Anyway, though, yeah, I would be thrilled to play Monster Hunter with you, and anyone else watching or hanging out or whatever, who wants to play Monster Hunter. It's been a while since I played it. I think it would be fun to get back into it again. I haven't had friends who play it in a while is one of my problems. I don't think I've ever played Rise with a friend. Maybe once or twice, but like I barely played it with friends if I did. With Warlock from Cable 2 Discord. Not sure how much they do Cable 2 wise anymore. I haven't seen them around a whole lot lately, but Warlock and I used to hop into Monster Hunter 3U and then eventually 4U, and we would play. We would put on an obscure metal album from a fun-sounding metal band, and just listen to that while we played Monster Hunter for hours. It was a great time. Um, that, if I remember correctly, one of the metal bands that we learned about through finding random obscure metal albums on YouTube, mostly power metal, on YouTube, and doing that with was we found an album from a band called Skullfist, which we thought that name was so funny that we couldn't not listen to it, and the album just genuinely fucked also. Cannot remember the name of the album. I believe the band was called Skullfist. Do not know what the contents of the lyrics are, but like the music was great. I really liked the music. Oh yeah, they put like Denuvo or something on it when Iceborne came out, didn't they? That just like completely made it unplayable for a lot of people's hardware. That was really shitty. Just gotta admire the Cable 2 truck a little bit. Gotta do that at least once every long haul that I'm playing this game. Oh, this is not the turn I needed. I guess I'm just gonna... I guess I'm just gonna do this. This is like the third time that I've done this in the last like 3 or 4 long haul episodes. I just think that I need to turn somewhere, and then I realize last second that it's a street that I can't even drive onto. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it into that position, but we'll try it. Oh, that's between 2 trailers, too. Nope. Not what I needed. I guess I'm I guess I'm not doing my normal thing of like trying to do this all from the first person camera today. My stubbornness has dried up on that apparently for the moment. So I've been thinking also, if SCS were to ever make another version of Truck Sim, wow, that was frankly way easier than I expected it to be. If they ever do another version of Truck Simulator, both Euro and US, what I would love to see is more varied types of trucking. Like, I would love to bring a trailer somewhere that isn't my own trailer necessarily, like a rented trailer somewhere. Um, Stop there, have it get like half emptied out, and it could be my trailer too, I guess, and then bring the rest somewhere else. Like that's a pretty common thing, or like multi-part deliveries kind of thing where you're bringing stuff to one location, they're loading stuff onto your truck, then you bring the stuff they loaded to another location. um, I've just been thinking about that, and I think that would be neat. I think that would be cool. um, but yeah, I know we've only been here for like 35 minutes or something. I am just, my body is not happy with me lately. I think I talked about this last time. I've been changing up my medication and stuff, so I'm just aching for no reason and being super tired for no reason because my body's adjusting to this new medication and all that. So I am gonna get going for now, even though I would like to stay and do more just because. Excuse me. Like I said, I don't want to strain my neck or my back or my throat too much because my neck already hurts. My back starts hurting pretty easily the last couple weeks, and my throat is on the rough side today. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, though. Love hanging out with y'all. Would love to play Monster Hunter. Hit me up in the Cable 2 Discord or DM me on Discord or whatever if you want to set up a Monster Hunter date, a Monster Hunter play date. I'm gonna try to remember the thing I said at the beginning one more time. I hope you all have a good day. I hope you take care of yourselves and enjoy yourselves and all that stuff. Yeah. So goodbye. I'm trying to get this again. Friends, enemies, future nemesis, and past lovers. I think that's what it was. I don't know why this is so funny to me. I think it's really funny. Um, all right, I'll catch y'all later. All right, have a good past romantic partners. I was close, so close. Try it one more time. Goodbye, friends, enemies, future nemesis, and past romantic partners. That should be the official long haul intro. It's pretty good. And I don't really stop to say it's a celebration of simulation anymore. So maybe that should be the thing. There are only four genders. And they're all relative to your status in my eyes. I'm gonna try to remember that enough to do that next time. How's that? We'll try making assigned future nemesis by squirrel. We'll try to make that the official long haul intro. Okay, I'll catch y'all later. I'll see you next week, hopefully, as long as my body is no longer being awful. Bye.